how are you?
My dearest YouTube friends, today we are.
In a new video, we continue with my MCoC account at Full Speed Friends. And in this case, we are going to talk a little about how the account is going and above all, also give tips for you as a new account that you are starting in the game. Well, better so you can see the previews. I have only made 2 ascents to continue with the content that is not really necessary. You simply have to be fulfilling a series of missions that are there down here to be able to keep moving forward, because in the future they will give us a totally key character to develop Act 5 or Act 4, which is Nick Fury. Okay, there we have it. They will give us 4 stars, and that is why here you have to complete a series of objectives such as passing chapters, rising in rank, and this is totally necessary to win those characters. So that being said, you've surely noticed that the sole ascent I've made so far is Colossus to rank 3 stars out of 3, along with our buddy Scorpion at rank 2. We're in the running. No, actually, we're challengers preparing to transform into conquerors, no? Contenders tackling Kant's mission, which is in our grasp. I keep emphasizing that Act 2 should be thoroughly explored.
100% because they give us some pretty good prizes, including very good ones.
Runes, what purpose will they serve for us? At this point, well, for now.
What are you going to see?
Additionally, we are on the journey to becoming contenders,
which is basically the objective of the video. Let's go.
It is going to go into the master's degrees because we are already aspirant level 13 and therefore we have unlocked 7 master's degrees. That's it.
I left in the previous one. Let's remember that in competitions.
The stop was unlocked for us because it was alone when we did the tutorial. But in this case, we are going to continue scoring points because I already told you that in the Masters in Competencies, they are key to being able to develop your gameplay well. What do we have to be unlocking?
We have 7 points.
Next, we will be proceeding to unlock this. Flexibility,
which is basically strict physical and mental training, reduces the duration of the defeats enemy stun by 8%. 100, then we're going to turn it on.
And for now, we are going to be making a point, okay? Because actually, what we get from this tree and what we have to unlock is that skill. What does dexterity do, folks? Well, skill basically helps you, so to speak, so that when they have a super attack or a tap, you can slide back and do a skill. Therefore, dodge the blow instead of having to block it like...
Have we completed it yet?
That's why I tell you that the runes were totally necessary
for future content, and here we have reached the
master's degrees, which is where most
runes. Are you going to be spending so much?
I tell you again, don't spend any kind of runes on crystals or anything like that.
Keep them because the master's degrees,
they're gonna be super faces though.
See that they only cost 5
runes. Therefore, we are going to put 1 into the skill. We are going to continue. And with this case, we unlock, well, 1 by 1, we unlock it. And right now, we have to put another point in it. There we are going to promote him. And basically, he would be left with the skill he already has.
Are you going to see how in the gameplay?
It gets a lot easier. What is the
next that we are going to be unlocking? Well, is the one that's a little longer.
Above, which is basically that the disadvantages of last longer.
Dazed but squint.
They are no longer asking us for runes. They are asking us for something else that is basically this stone core.
That's where they're going.
All of them.
Runes in Masteries, therefore we have to go to the
item store, and each Petro core, are you already seeing how much they cost?
120
runes and the Carbonario core, which in the future?
We will need that. You are already seeing that it is super expensive. Okay, so we are going to take a stone core, which is basically what we have to spend, because in this case it is the mastery that they are asking us for.
And we're going to pursue this strategy by unlocking it through careful planning.
With that powerful Petrocore we just acquired, I'm emphasizing that the runes hold significant importance.
And we're going to put a little point in it,
worth a little rune for.
Here, and essentially when we proceed,
1 stop and let's stun him.
Well, it's going to last us longer.
In this case, you can leave.
So if you want the competition one in the future, then we will put more in it again.
Although there are points, it's also true in this scenario. You could unlock Petrify, which basically, when suffering a warp disadvantage, also reduces regeneration rate and power.
What's wrong with the attack?
Receive an attacker. What happens that?
In this case, we're leaving.
To go in the future, put them even aside and us.
Let's go to Del's.
Attack because we also need to
ascend slightly owing to our capabilities.
Character and attack force in this scenario.
Therefore, what are you?
I recommend that we, for example, have 4
points. Okay, well, let's go get it in.
Or 2 in attack and 2 in defense. So, the ones I recommend, because they are the ones that the 3 forces us to unlock the rest, we are going to put 1 in force.
And 1 in super.
Strength, so that our characters gain more base attack.
We have 2 points left because we are going to be giving them to LA.
Defense, okay? In this case, since we unlock the 3 again, we therefore have to put it into Vitality.
It's the inaugural and fundamentally the
Second place in Super Tournament.
vitality will increase in the future as we earn more rewards and points.
With more masters participating, there will be more masters points allowing us to analyze where they fit in their categories.
You have already seen that at the beginning of the video, now, ha?
Increase the power of our characters, therefore we have more strength in both attack and defense.
Okay, what other information do I need to share with you? The alliance remains blocked, which is crucial.
We still have 2 levels left to unlock, which will be revealed later.
And what else do I have to tell you that we have unlocked more?
Various game modes, such as the different arenas that are available,
I recommend this case.
that you don't get involved.
You're going to have very few.
Characters, therefore.
They're not going to help you. Are you going to waste your time?
When you possess a significantly larger array of characters, I suggest delving into the sands. The sands are recommended.
Don't rent you at all. What are we going to do?
Well, basically, we're going to follow each other.
Emphasizing Act Point 2 and focusing on Act 3 as envisioned.
So in this case, I'm going to make a small one.
Paradita, I'm heading directly and confidently against this.
Conquer that you are already seeing that. Well, we have also unlocked one more hole.
Within the team itself, we proceed making our way there.
As soon as I finish with the dog, I will show you because there are 3 little paths. I recommend them 100%. We will return to the next title and I am going to show you right now.
Well, folks, we're at the capably moving forward along the path. Indeed, we have ascended to an elevated status.
Forton, for it.
It relies a little on energy and you are going to see the masters, how they are acting and the damage we are doing. Okay, then you're going to see the mastery of dexterity. When he throws this at us, you see that we have gone right behind just when Kant himself is going to hit us. Therefore, with this, we are going to basically make the fight easier for us. So it is very important to use these masters so that we can actually win those fights which are incredibly challenging at this moment.
Same, although we are playing with a class disadvantage, we will be seeing what Colossus is like.
Bursting.
Well, all the way.
So we have little left to be able to.
By winning this exchange, we have already accomplished.
And we are set to become the next title holders. Are you going to witness it right now? Let's see.
Let's see.
We give it an attempt and we'll have just concluded the entire Act 2 in.
In this case, we lack 100% exploration.
There we have Act 6 and
they're just going to give us the prizes for finishing the mission.
And we're gonna have to get through those last 2 missions to do that.
100%, they are giving us a series of awards as you are seeing.
1. Another first 4-star crystal. Don't worry, we are going to do that now at the opening. And in this case, we are going to get a little offer and right there the comic itself comes out. A deal is definitely a deal for sure.
Candidate Tanor, yes.
You have defeated Kant, the benefactor of the battle, Te.
Will he reveal his identity? He was born Bruce.
Banner, then they called him.
Hulk, there we are with Master, who you already know is my game profile. Okay, I love it, Maestro.
And what else do they tell us? But when he conquered his
timeline transformed into the Master, there we indeed have it. That's my fantastic profile image, which I took quite a little while ago. I have changed it slightly and I truly hope you like it. The great teacher, friends, we are walking towards the extraordinary teacher, the boss, which so to speak is the ultimate end.
And friends, well, we have just become progressively
in the subsequent title.
Then in theory,
should I actually be the contender? Don't you really think so? Let's see, let's surely see, because we haven't gotten anything or anything comparable like that. I strongly guess we'll have to reboot
the games. So give me a little moment and I'll restart and we'll...
Has he gone out?
Okay guys, well now I absolutely do. It has now been fully updated and has eagerly arrived.
Well, our next title, Embrace Your True Self.
Incontestable, I would like, because for your complete destruction of Khan, if it had been inevitable, thanks to our alliance, we could without account.
From defeat to that buffoon, I traveled back in time. I present to you the title of contender. Friends, we are contenders. Perfect. You're already seeing it.
And that our next title is going to be consecrated, which is what we have unlocked in the contender title. Well, basically, we have a discount on premium crystal.
Improvement in the daily crystal.
Improvement in the crystal for free. And basically, there we have it already in consecrated. We will have to complete Act 3.
2.6 just one.
Last, to be able to unlock the next title that is consecrated, that we are already seeing what our next objective is, friends. And
then we have already unlocked more missions such as monthly super missions, which I also tell you there.
What should you do?
Emphasis, because they are quite good at awards.
And we are already, being that we have unlocked the well, the alliance that is locked at level 15. But what we're going to do right now and what I'm going to pause in the video is in Act 2, we're going to explore it 100% and we're going to do that opening piece.
In the video. So let's go with 100% of act number 2.
Okay friends, we are again where the exchange is, and in this case we are going to hit it with Scorpio so that you don't see that it is always only I do it with Colossus, and that Scorpio is a great option
To give him.
since you can see they bring disadvantages. You can select the Prelude and I shall.
I am observing breakage disadvantages such that when he launches a super attack,
They go to A.
explode and do that sting burst damage. For this very reason, Scorpio is one of the best characters.
Also that it can.
Go up either from 3 to 4 stars because look,
The damage it does is totally absurd. So friends, now we have indeed become contenders.
I believe that's the title we hold.
Right now, we've explored Act 2 100%. You're already seeing how we're going to get along.
Those awards, particularly those runes, are quite beneficial to unlock mastery and they are provided to us.
Many more catalysts because right now what we are going to
Do is look at that 4-star Nexus. We are very lucky because they will see if we are lucky and we get a good character because we need good catalysts. Look, we have basic catalysts of 4-2 premium and many more objects, especially those runes that are quite good. So we get an offer that if you want, you buy it. If you want it, if not, you don't want it. I already tell you that I don't buy anything like that. So we all have 100%.
And what we are going to prepare for is to enter this event. 3, what do I recommend you, friend?
Essentially, that's exploring it.
Completely.
But it does.
Put it in first, won't you?
Go down the path as I previously did, thoroughly exploring it. 1, exploring it completely. 2, no.
Proceed straight to delve into forgiveness and visit everyone.
If you stop by,
To first place.
to both places.
Tres al.
4 to 56.
Because friends, the important thing comes here that the next title, which is consecrated, is simply asked of us when.
We'll proceed to 3.2 and 6, consequently when appropriate.
Let's go. We will now obtain the title of consecrated.
Therefore, we will get better prices as you are already seeing here.
And fundamentally, you are capable.
Once consecrated, subsequently. Win more first than at the same time you are exploring the Act 3.
Well, now, yes, friends, we are already level.
Hence, regarding the matter of the Alliance and myself, it has already been resolved.
I highly recommend looking for any alliance and getting involved.
Look, I, for one, got into this one. And will you say why alliances are important? This is very key.
Because in the alliances, they will be giving us some
Extra objects, quite a few rewards. The only thing you do have to be aware of your evolution in the game because the Alliance, in the end, you have a series of missions to carry out. Look, in this case, I got involved here. They will surely kick me out because they have 105,000 power. But hey, you are already seeing that below these Alliance events have been unlocked, which are basically the promotion of an aspirant with the commitment of an aspirant in Alliance wars and deeds. In this one, we unlock a lot more new modes. For example, the promotion of aspirant forces us to raise characters, to give the characters and the aspirant commitment of Alliance wars and Alliance deeds, since it is playing them that is a
new game mode that, you know.
It reveals that it's essentially competitive and revolves around playing with teammates, continuing until we reach level 17.
Well, we can't
Get into the deeds of Alliance or what you give of Alliances, so you have to get him in.
hard to support.
Is the Alliance worth it? In this case, you will have a series of maps, a series of roads, but we will see that when you reach level 17 or later.
Now you do, folks.
You'll see Alliance awards. They will be hosting meetings and providing that crystal, which makes having an Alliance extremely important.
And we're going to do the opening piece of the
Awards of the event.
two because honestly,
I really want to get some good things. Let's start with these 11 premium, which are basically the most basic thing we can have, and let's see if we can be lucky enough to get a 6-star character. But I'm going from 6 stars. I wish I was used to my main account getting from 6 and 7 stars. Let's see if we get one of 4 stars and it becomes our first 4 stars. But look, we have 7 new ones. We see Quake at 3 stars, that this is a piece of character that is going to help us a lot. What happens that is a little complicated to use is the Abitani Kavitana. The others are 2 stars that actually give us a little the same because our bracket is already at 4 and 3 stars once you have completed
the action.
2 to 100%. So
That's all for Quake, yeah?
that may be helping us, and we have one more crystal left. Let's see if by opening one like this directly we get another 3 systems and we get Dark Hulk, although he is not a very popular character either.
We're open now.
all the premium crystals that are, so to speak, where you are most likely to get worse things. We are going to put that ironic 3-star crystal and hopefully friends. Here we have the very powerful Hercules, because with him the content is passed very, very easily. You'll see if we get 3 or 4 stars. Let's see what.
It's our turn, my friends.
Tigra? Okay, but Tigra is also a very good character. In fact, not.
I said but.
En todos los videos de mi canal, tanto en estos de MiniShori tenéis un Excel directamente que te puedes pinchar, te redirecciona.
And it comes out.
All classified characters, if they are ranked from good to bad, then let's analyze them.
There you can.
Guide more or less what characters.
They're touching you.
See if you can get them promoted or not. Okay, we are going to open these catalysts because we also need to address the tensions in this video as they are not being shown in the missions. Okay, we have this 3-star crystal. We opened it perfectly. Very good job. What else do we have, friends? Let's leave the golden glass for now.
Heroic Crystal 4, we have a link.
3 stars, friends. We are going to open this one. Right now, you are already seeing that our bracket is between 3 and 4 stars. We are going to see Spearman, the Duck Play, and Gambit characters a little bad, but we are going to go for the Duck Play, which I think is the best of these that has come out here, although Gambit has good damage. The playstick seems pretty good with that plush skill, which needs to be mastered.
Susu, very nice.
Way to see you, it's top and hard hit.
Now you do, folks.
Are they going to become our new 3-star characters? Now let's get our first 4-star characters.
Stars first.
Let's open the Heroic Crystal of 4 then here. Essentially, I wish we had Ghost here since it could immensely benefit us. A lot in development. Of account that we get a piece of character, whether with Mirider, I have seen him around.
Whether they walk from the future or anyone.
Character, Snake.
Any character that is.
Top. Okay, we don't want bad characters that I already told you are in Excel, so bye.
Favor, amigo Cabandanos.
We desire something enriching, something valuable and promising.
Break Wolverine, Weapon X.
Wolverine, and what's commonly referred to as X-23.
Friends, this character is gonna be
snorted by Kavan, although when they sniff him, we will surely already be at Brave level, but hey, he is a good character, he has great damage from hemorrhages, therefore this character is quite good.
We started well though.
He's certainly not a completely ideal character. Just consider, for instance, we now have an impressive offer of 71 runes, which essentially grant us crystal shards.
Pa!
Stars, friends, this is pretty good. The only thing that... Well, no, we're not going to spend it because I think I want to reserve ourselves for our own offers, or yes, I think so. It's a good offer, huh? Wow, so I can see that this one is leaving us. I think so. It is a good offer. 300 5-star chipmunks for 71 runes. I think it is quite good. So we are going to get it, and the rest is not anymore. Well, the rest is already with money. That is, I tell you that, I myself.
Just spending.
In runes, it's worth no money in games.
And we're going to Last Crystal Del.
Video, which is this exceptional 4-star link that indeed please provide us an outstanding character to choose from. Let's see what we receive.
Adam Warlock, handsome and well-stained, friends. We acquired Ghostier, we obtained Galan, an impressive character.
That we have to print Galan in case you want to stop by and see him.
And Gadam Warlock.
It is also very good, but I prefer Galan more for that damage or utterly absurd he has. So our new 4-star character, and
where we are going to strongly emphasize enhancement.
The character is very, very top. The character, actually. So friends, the last thing before I leave and say goodbye to this video is we are going to go to the rise of Niperdon to the aspirant strips. You are already seeing that they force you to go up to 2 characters at their highest level. So in this case, well, we are going to make a small extension. We are going to go for Scorpion, which is the only one that we can raise to maximum rank because we have the necessary catalysts. If you don't have the necessary catalysts, then you would have to be doing those little missions.
And it's basically
to unlock and embark on that aspirant journey that is essential for obtaining pivotal new characters for the exploration objective, thus influencing future acts. In this case, we are going to put all the available ISO, and we would almost have it. Basically, we would already have him there. He is at maximum level. Our first 3-star character at maximum level is nothing more and nothing less than Scorpio.
And there we are. Unlocking the aspirant journey, which in the end is what we want for that whole experience. What are they giving us?
Defeat Red Skull, we have it perfect, the most we have. Look, open a glass for free. Well, look, we can just do it while we're here. Well, we do it in the video itself. Okay, be careful that we know that we receive spam from Samsung. Free crystal, let's open it. I don't like opening this crystal because I want to reserve those crystals with those resurrectors, those orbs, for when things really get complicated. But look, we get one of level 2, which is very good. Perfect. Hey, see there? It has just been reserved for us. Let's see how far we go. Ready? What else do we have, friends? Look, defeat.
The daily mission, camera.
Catalyst on easy difficulty. Well, look at that. We'll do it behind the camera, so.
Friends, I hope you liked it.
The video and that, above all, you are being helped with this account, so it helps you create yours and everything. Look, we have 3 masters points, which we will store for a future video, the future part 4.
So friends, I've always liked it.
The video suggests you are, and see you in others.
Videos.
Goodbye for now.